69. Council is pleased to report out that we met with Modus, who is the organization that has been awarded the contract to move forward on a official community plan and zoning bylaw. And so we're very pleased to report the council has awarded the contract for the modernization of the official community plan and zoning bylaw to Modus. And in that process, council was able to ask Modus various questions and receive detailed answers, and we're very pleased. And so that contract has been awarded. We look forward to the OCP process moving forward. So thank you very much for that. Do we have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Oh, no, just this item, on table item.
We do, okay. Eric, if you'll join us, this was a last minute addition on the on table. And if you can walk us through this, as we haven't had a chance, council hasn't had a chance to review this, so please walk us through it. And I understand this is a decision needs to be made on this in very short order.
Yes, thank you, Mayor, and apologies for the last minute on table item here. This is something that came up just later this afternoon, and it is a bit time sensitive. As you know, the Lions Bay sign at the northbound off-ramp of Lions Bay Avenue is being replaced through public donation. During site review, staff identified several constraints around the site location, including 2 water mains to the west, wood planter boxes to the north and east, and Lions Bay Avenue immediately to the south. The planter boxes currently provide slope retention, but they're deteriorated and contain creosote. Staff are recommending removal of the planter boxes before the new sign installation begins. The donors did not anticipate the cost of removing these structures and have requested contribution from the village. They told me their intent was to beautify the gateway entrance, but not to cause extra work or expenses, and have further explained that these planter boxes were overgrown with ivy, and not until this weekend, when that volunteer ivy pole removed most of the ivy, that the location and extent of the deterioration was actually known. In my report, I've presented a few options. One option is have operations crew complete the work to remove the planter boxes as availability allows. This would likely be sometime this winter. So the mature vegetation near the sign can be saved and replanted. There's several rhododendrons that are desired to be saved and replanted. And just based on timing of other work, we wouldn't be able to get to this until summer, at which point it's a little bit too late to transplant, the health of these plants, to save the health of the plants. So this would be an in-kind ask from the village. My preliminary estimate is about 10 to 20,000 in staff time and equipment, plus disposal costs in the range of 3,000 to 7,000. It is creosote, so it's non-typical disposal. The second option is having the contractor who's been awarded this work to complete it, and the village could choose to fund this as a contribution. And the preliminary estimate for the contractor is in the range of 40,000 to 50,000, around there. So what I'm asking today is there a desire for this council to direct staff to further investigate these options, knowing kind of the scope and cost? And in which case staff would come back with another report indicating with more detailed estimate. These are really high level at this point. There's not enough detail to put a real number at it. And the project's basically at the planning phase with staff and the donor, and is currently on hold pending a decision here, because the scope may need to change depending on available donation money versus any funds that the village may want to contribute.
Okay, so the options are all right, Councilor Penla?
I would be in favor of coming back with more detailed information, but I question the rhododendrons that are desired to be saved. If it could speed the work up could those be relocated somewhere else within the village? And then look at adding some new landscaping after the signs actually been put in. It just, if it made the difference between not having this completed until winter, potentially spring of next year, as opposed to summer, maybe fall of this year. I don't know.
Okay, any other comments, Councilor McLaughlin?
I think the thriftier option over time works for me, for the obvious reason that it's $40,000 difference. I think because of the ivy pole, we've really seen how overgrown the whole area was, so I think this is probably gonna be something for your 26 budget, Eric, to beautify the whole area, not just signage thing.
Okay, Councilor Abbott.
Thanks. There's been a whole bunch of things that have come out tonight that are budget related. And I think there's been acceptance that we're gonna come back and relook our budget one last time. I wanna put forward a motion, we do that soon, like right now, that we add this to it, all the other items that we've added so far, and the count staff just hold off awarding any CapEx projects for the next week and a half, and we get this budget revisited next week and deal with all these issues.
Okay, do we have a seconder? Do we have a seconder in Councilor Abbott's motion? No, okay. Straw vote, hands up, option one, how's the council feeling?
The thrifty overtime, I'm there.
Okay, I'd be into that. Council, two, I guess, with Councilor Abbott, do you put your hand up for one?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, Eric, I think do we need a motion on that, or?
Good.
Yeah.
Know that the direction, that the director was looking for was, with regard to where council's appetite sat on this, because one is immediate, as in now, the hurry up offense. The other is where we can fit a redeployment of staff into the schedule, because it'll take 2 people for about a week. So we can't guarantee exactly when that will be, but it will be in the fall, and if we can go to the donor with that direction, I think it will help clarify for everybody, make it simpler.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, motion to adjourn meeting. Okay, moved by Councilor Collins, second by Councilor Brown, all in favor? Opposed, motion carried. Thank you very much to everyone online for your participation this evening and to council. Thank you.